Hey everyone, it's Skylar. Welcome back to my channel, and we are on to day 18 of 31 days of November challenge month. And this is a review that I'm very excited to give you because I have wanted to do this review of this film for a while. And this happens to be, if we were doing a top 10 movies, well, top 10 foreign movies, this is my number 1, maybe number 2 pick, because it is one of my most favourite films of all time that's a foreign film. So of course this part is a foreign movie from the 1970s decade, and the movie is called Lady Snowblood. It is directed by Toshiya Fujita, produced by Kikomura Okada. Sorry if I get this wrong, but my Japanese is getting a little bit better, but not too much better. Screenplay by Norio Asada. Story by Kato. Yeah, Kato. That's it. Kazu Kato. Kazu Komi. Kazu Komikora. That's it. Starring the one and only Miko Kaja as Yuki Kashima, aka Lady Snowblood. Toshio Kurosawa as Ryori. Ashio. Masaki Damon as Go Kashima. Mayoko Akaza as Sayo Kashima. Mayumi Meimura as Young Yuki. Iji, I got that wrong. Okada as Deshiro Tukamoto. Ko Nishimura as Priest Okai. Sane Nakahara as Katahama Okono. Noboru Nakaya as Takimura Banzo. Takeyoshi as Shoki Tokushi. Hitoshi Takagi as Matsuman. Akimi Negishi as Tajiri Nuokyo. Yoshiko Nakada as Kopu Kitahama. Music by Masaki Hiro. Cinematography by Masaki Tamura. Edited by Osamu Ino, spelt Inoue. Production company by Tokyo Ige. Distributed by Toho. And release date, it came out on the 1st of December 1973, and of course it's in Japan, and of course it's a Japan movie with English subtitles. So here we go. The movie starts out in 1874 as a baby is born in a women's prison. Her very ill mum names her Yuki, which is the Japanese name for snow. A woman blocks the path of lots of men and a rickshaw and kills them using a sword concealed in a handle of an umbrella. She tells the last man to die, Shirayama, that her name is Shura Yukihime. She is now in a poor village looking for a man called Matsuma the leader of an underground organisation, and asks him to find 4 people for her, having killed Shirayama for him. Then the film goes back a year in 1873. A teacher, his wife Sayo, and their son are attacked by 4 criminals. One of the criminals, named Kitahama Okono, holds Sayo, while the 3 men Takamura, Banzo, Shoki, Tokushi, and Tsukamoto Gishiro murder the teacher and the son and rape Sayo. Then Takushi secretly takes Sayo far away to work for him. Sayo murders him with a knife and then goes to prison. In the woman's prison, after the baby is born, Sayo tells her story. She has seduced a prison guard to conceive the child, and then tells the other women to raise the child for vengeance, and she dies. In Meiji 15, 1882. Meiji means it's like under like an emperor's rule. It's like something to do with old time Japan. It's like under like an emperor's regime. So that's a little bit of a backstory. Yuki is a child trained in a sword fight with a priest called Dokai. Then Yuki, who is now 20, finds Banzo's daughter, Kobu, who is a prostitute, and her father, hang on, I'm just doing that, yeah, and her father, who is now an alcoholic with gambling debts. Then, at a gambling house, Yuki plays cards with him and is then caught cheating, and is then about to be killed, but Yuki asks for his life to be spared, so Yuki leads him to a beach and kills him. Yuki finds out that Takamoto Gishiro has died. She visits the grave and cuts the flowers and then his gravestone. Matsuman and his friends notice that Gishiro died just when Yuki first started to find him, which was 3 years ago. Then a reporter named Ryori Ashio sees Yuki attack the grave and follows her. He then questions her past, and Dokai tells him her story and then asks him to publish it. Ashio writes and sells the story. It is then revealed that Dokai planned this all along so that Kitamura Okono must reveal all about herself. Okono then sends men to kidnap Ashio. They then torture him so that he reveals Yuki's location, but he won't tell them. Yuki enters the estate and kills lots of Okono's men and is fired upon by Okono. Yuki carries on fighting and kills Okono's men, and then Okono hangs herself, and then Yuki slices Okono in half before her heart stops beating. Then Yuki finds out that Gishiro is actually still alive, in which he faked his own death because he found out about Yuki's mission. Yuki then finds him at a masquerade ball and kills him, but actually the dead man isn't Gishiro, it's someone else. Then Ashio and Yuki follow the real Gishiro, who then shoots Ashio and wounds him. Then Ashio stops Gishiro from shooting Yuki as she swings on lamps between balconies. Then Yuki stabs through Ashino into Gishiro's chest and then cuts Gishiro's throat out. But as he dies, he shoots her, so he falls over a railing and onto the bottom floor, which was full of guests. Yuki is then wounded, stumbles outside, and Kobu from out of nowhere appears and stabs Yuki and runs away. Yuki then falls on her face. Then right at the end of the film, Yuki opens her eyes the next day. So basically my thoughts on one of my favourite films of all time, or one of my it's my top 2 favourite foreign film of all time. I adore this film. I just loved it from the whole get-go. You know me, I love my revenge films. You know, I love my films, well, mainly when I love my foreign films, and this is no exception. I have something personal along these lines that's going to be happening next year, and it has something to do with this film. So, and no, I'm not remaking the film or that either. It's just something that I have always wanted, and I have this film in mind, as in Yuki's character, so all will be revealed soon about that. But I love how Toshio Fujita directed this, and of course I have a massive soft spot for Miko Kaja. So basically, all in all, this film was outstanding from start to finish. And I'm going to be biased again because I love this film. I love anything Japanese, and especially with a lady in a kimono with an umbrella, takes the umbrella out with a samurai sword and starts to kill everybody. If you give me... Sorry, there's something I have to do. Fuck off. Even though I'm not meant to swear. But, anyway. About this film... Where was I here? About this film, you know how much of a soft spot I like of Miko Kaja. This was her role made for her. And I just loved how she went on a mission just to basically avenge her mum's death, because her mum told fellow prisoners to raise Yuki for vengeance, and that's what she done. She went after everybody who killed her mum and her family. But I just liked the fact, right, just let me point this out, right, I loved the fact how Miko Kaja was just this innocent lady in a kimono walking along, whether it's snow or on the beach or anywhere, in this kimono, just like a little timid, and then out of nowhere with the samurai sword. See, that's what happens. You don't cross a lady, especially Lady Snowblood. So, rating of this film. Here we go. What am I going to give this film? A 10. A 10 out of 10. I love this film through and through. From the music, the editing, the cinematography. Even the story was so interesting and so intriguing. Even though it was a foreign film, I will admit that I understood the story so much. I've seen this film like about 6 times, 7 times already, but every time I watch it I understand the story even more and more and more. And that's why I have to give this film a 10 out of 10, because it's a lovely shot film. And I'm biased because I like Japan anyway, so yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review of Lady Snowblood, and I hope I did do this review justice. So of course, stay gory, have unpleasant dreams, and I'll see you soon. And also, I apologise for putting my finger up, but when you have people laughing at you from while you're doing the review, and you're trying to do it as best as you can and not trying to be too loud and being respectful, then I have every right to do what I done. So I hope I didn't spoil the review by doing it like that. So of course, stay gory, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you very soon in the next review. Ta-ta for now, bye.